Okay, hopefully this will be short because this is gonna be one of the easier bosses. Let's just get the caster DPS out of the way, right? So, boss is gonna be roughly standing somewhere like, I think it's somewhere like this, right? It's not much further in than this. So basically the boss is gonna be on the purple here, and then as a caster you can be at your max range, right? Something like this. And then basically you just stand at max range, you just stand along this line, like basically just max range. Make sure you're not standing too close to anyone, right? Because if you want to bait the flame strike, you want to hit one person, not two people, and so on, right? So you can basically all stand like this, right? Then also, for the healers, right? There needs to be at least one healer here, and this one healer who's standing here is gonna heal the guy who's gonna run out when you get the corruption, right? Melee, if you get corruption, you run out to that side. The healer on the right side will heal you, and then there's gonna be another healer on the far left. Just make it blue, right? On the far left, and he's gonna heal the tanks, the off tanks, right? Off tanks that will spawn an inferno at 80, 50, and 30%. You pick those up and you drag them to the side. They will do a charge when they drop threat and charge the raid. The way you do it is basically you taunt them, right? You taunt them, you hit them, you get them to follow you. They get here. After 2, 3, 4 seconds maybe, you throw them a stun if you have one. That increases the duration, right? Then you kind of know they're going to charge right after, so what you're going to hit is you're going to hit them with a marking blow or something like that, or a taunt of any kind. They'll charge away and they'll slowly start moving towards you. Then you can run after them and you can meet them halfway, and then you basically repeat the whole thing one more time, right? And then you just basically keep them away. There's nothing wrong with having two tanks trying to pick up the same targets. They just need to make sure there's always running after the ones that's loose, right? So if you have one target on you and the other guy's next to you and he's struggling, you can just taunt it off him and he can just go get something else. There's just going to be 3 targets. There's going to be 2 tanks. The last one is always kind of loose, but having one loose is not enough to like fuck over anything, right? Because casters are split out, so it's not likely that it's going to be on many casters at a time. The whole problem with them is that they have a fire AoE around them, and that gives you pushback. So if you're a caster, you're going to get fucked over by that. But if you're not all stacking on the boss, then it shouldn't be a problem, right? Cool. And yes, melee DPS, you don't kick, and you never interrupt. That goes for casters as well. You never interrupt in this fight unless you're specifically told to interrupt. Other than that, if you're the tank and you get the corruption, then you move far back, right? You move far back. You just treat it like any other. It doesn't matter if you lose threat, you can taunt it when you come back in again. The only thing that matters is that you do not spread the corruption to everyone else. So the tank, you can just run over here, or you can run to the position of the other mark, right, where the normal DPS stands. But most tanks panic when they get it, so just run a straight line back, and that should be fine. And when it's gone, then you can go back in, and then you can continue tanking, right? So as long as you fix the corruption in this, and we drag it out, and we deal with the infernos, and all the casters are not dying to the same flame strike, this guy's a done deal. Like, it doesn't matter. You don't need to know that he cast the Shadow Ball. You don't need to know that he cast the Frost Nova. None of that shit matters. Like, it doesn't matter. As long as you're doing your part, you'll be fine. The only person who knows to no matter how the spells work is going to be the guy who's kicking, right? So, this is for him. This little part is for the rogue or for the warrior who is Fury and who needs to end kicking, right? You do never kick the first Frost Nova. We always eat the first Frost Nova because the longer the duration, the longer that we do not interrupt something, the longer time we will have to kill the boss, because every time he gets kicked, he speeds up his casting speed, and that includes the Doom of Medivh, right? And that's the thing, when it hits 5 stacks, we die. So we never interrupt the first one. Then afterwards, there'll be one guy who deals with the Frost Novas, and then there'll be one guy who deals with the Shadow Balls. The Shadow Balls don't go out until 50%, so the second guy is basically just a backup, right? If that guy gets a corruption, I will call a name for the first one, right? Or there will be a backup in my mind, or I'll just do it myself. There will always be a solution. You don't need to worry about that. The only thing you need to worry about is whatever you're assigned to. So if you're assigned to Shadow Ball, you kick the Shadow Ball. I may call you not to kick if we have had unlucky amounts of Frost Novas. I might call you not to kick and just let the tank eat it and die, because Medivh is not going to kill us all as fast as we can kill him. What we need is more time, and the way to get more time is to do less interrupts. I think that's the entire Medivh fight. There really isn't much to this guy. He's just really, you walk in and you burn him. It takes a minute and 15 seconds, and then he's gone. That's it. Like, it's a poorly designed fight, and it's just about burn, so As long as the corruption doesn't spread, he's basically a done deal. And of course the Infernos are picked up. But that's it. Even if the fucking tank dies, you can still kill this guy. Like, it really is just a silly fight. Oh, and if you are the Speller, basically Paladin or Priest, you don't dispel anything except for the amplified magic on the main tank. And again, that will be assigned, so don't need to worry about it. Anyways, thank you for this time. This was a really quick one, but there just isn't much to say about this guy. See you around.